Camheads, welcome to another episode of EMO-REACTS. I'm very excited today to react to the 100 opening title sequence. This show is one of my favorite all-time sci-fi shows. It got brushed under the carpet somewhere. It's so underrated. I don't know anyone that really knows it. I mean, I know that it was very well received, but as far as the people that I know, no, I don't think any of my friends have seen this. Um, it's up there with the likes of The Expanse, in my opinion. That's a very bold statement, but I stand by it. It's a Battlestar Galactica. You pick your Star Trek, and Orphan Black. I mean, Orphan Black is top tier sci-fi for me, and this beats it on some in some ways, and then Orphan Black beats it in other ways. Beats this in other ways. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you watch the opening sequence, which is 35 seconds, and then I'll go back and do a little Easter egg hunt. So here it is from the jump. Okay, now I get to have a little fun here. Um, so the 100. This show is based on. There's been a nuclear war on Earth, and the people of Earth have um, taken to space, and they live on something called the Ark, which is just a fancy space station. And they wait 100 years, and then once 100 years is up, and things are looking bad on the Ark, they're running out of air and such. They send 100 kids down to the planet to see if it's breathable, to see if the radiation's gone. And that's the crux of the show. I mean, that's the crux, at least of the first season. Um, but the the pacing of this show, the hits just keep on coming. I mean, it's violent, it's gory. There's gunshots. There's you know axes thrown in people's heads. And it's vulgar as hell. I mean, it's really fucking vulgar. Excuse my French, but I mean, this was on the WB at first, and then thankfully Netflix picked it up. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's sex scenes. I mean, the violence is. If you don't like violence, I would steer away from this show altogether. I mean, even if you like sci-fi, but you don't like violence, and yeah, I would not watch this show. Um, but I mean, for me, like that's heaven. That's literally my heaven, is watching a sci-fi show that also has violence and also has some sex scenes. I don't particularly like sex scenes in general on shows. I think they're usually pretty cheesy, but I think this show strikes a good balance there. Um, but yeah, so let me tell you why I think this opening sequence is fucking dope. All right, so here we have the 100. This is clearly some sort of, it's an infinity, the infinity sign. Um, Already, I just think this is so beautiful. This honeycomb lattice structure that this 100 is made out of, and these are actually, I think, the two zeros crashing together is kind of the arc. The two the well, it's two arcs crashing together. So so let me go through and pick out some Easter eggs. Okay, Eliza Taylor, she's Clark Griffin. Um, all right, not much here yet. This is Mount Sharp, which is nothing, and that's probably a drop ship. Right there, we're looking at some underground tunnels. Mine entrance, nothing crazy here. All right, here we go. Here's our first look at the Ark. This is the Ark, the crashed Ark. What does it say there? Macon transmitter. But yeah, okay. Nothing too crazy yet. All right, then now we have our first hint of civilization. We got the Brooklyn Bridge clearly in shambles, and what I love about this is um, the lattice structure. This grid that's overlaid across the landscape. Bob Morley plays Bellamy. He's fantastic. He's fantastic. He gets the shit kicked out of him literally like at least 5 times an episode, but he keeps getting back up. And then we're going to see right now. We're going to see the Statue of Liberty. Oh, in all her glory. I mean, this is giving Planet of the Apes right now, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. I love all the targeting and all the little things here. I just love. Now it's become like a dot matrix instead of a grid. So this is Mount Weather. I mean, there's no spoilers here. I'm not spoiling anything. This is just what the show is. Yeah, this would be Mount Weather. So that real quick. That's when the Ark comes crashing down. When it comes crashing down to the Earth in pieces, in a heroic attempt to return to the Ark to safety. I just got 10,000 steps and I'm sitting. Does that make any sense? Comment below if you think it makes any sense that my watch just told me I reached 10,000 steps while I'm sitting. Boom. Okay, right here. Love this. This is some sick ass bomb that, some trajectory of some sick ass bomb that was about to drop. This is some awesome Ferris wheel. You got some, I don't know, maybe some like, those look like, I want to say like roller coasters or something, but they're probably Ark related. If I haven't mentioned already, the operatic voice that we're hearing in the background. I mean, what a good opening sequence should do is get you in the right mind for the show. And this does that in spades. I'm always one to, I'm with my dad a lot of times, and he wants to skip over the intro, and I literally have to grab the remote away from him and say, "We're watching the intro, period." I mean, occasionally, like if we're it's like 7 episodes in, we let the intro go. But if we're just starting the show, I mean, let the intro play. You got to get in the mood for the fucking show. You got to get in the fucking mood. So here we have a few more little lines and stuff. Some coordinates, quarantine zone. Yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Now that is awesome, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. Isaiah Washington is Chancellor Jaha. Thelonious Jaha. I'm sure named in honor of Thelonious Monk, who's one of my favorite jazz pianists. Oh, okay. This is Capital City. I didn't know that. I guess I'm not up to that point in the season 2. Yeah, and Henry Ian Cusack is fantastic. He plays the acting chancellor. I forget his name. Doesn't matter. And this is Mount Weather. This is just so fantastic. All right. Developed by Jason Rothenberg. I want to give a big shout out to this guy. This show is perfectly put together. I think it loses its way a little bit towards the fifth season, but this guy is a veritable genius, in my opinion. The show that he put together here is something that is so special, and it's a shame that a lot of people don't know about it. And that's why I'm here. I want to bring what I love to my audience, so that you can get a chance to maybe take a look at it. Yeah, I mean, this guy is awesome. I wish I knew more about him. I'd love to meet him and tell him how much I love the show. Maybe that'll happen. Maybe I can do that. I'll put it out there. Jason Rothenberg, if you're out there, would you like to get a coffee sometime? You know, like not in a sexual way, but like I want to tell you about my ideas for some sci-fi shows I got thinking of. All right, so that's been my reaction to the 100. A fantastic show. If you have not seen it, I would check it out. Thanks again for tuning in. Like if you subscribe if you like, comment if you think there's anything commentable, and avoid that bell button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.